Alright, I've been meaning to do this video here for a very long time. This was actually done previously. It was part of the videos, if anyone remembers, that got deleted, and I then had to redo. But this has been put off, and I have not redone it. So, I got very lucky at the dealer that I work at, and as I've said before in previous videos, the dealer that I worked at used to be a Fantom dealer. They were actually, I shouldn't even say a Fantom dealer, they were an Iona dealer before they had even adopted the Fantom name, when they were first just making the dry tech machine. So, as I've also said, the previous owner was kind of a pack rat who never really threw anything out. So, I've gotten very lucky in the fact that I found, when we were cleaning through, I went through all of the old service manuals that we still had lying around from the original owner that had never been touched. So, I've got everything, pretty much. I have the service manuals, I have copies of the original owner's manuals, which I've seen copies of online, but from what I can tell, they're missing some things. Informational pamphlets for dealers when machines first came out. So here's the one introducing the XT, effectively. I've got dealer order forms, contact forms with Fantom info, little brochures like this from the original launch of Fantom. And I mean, you can see this is old. This is the 9000 series Fantom, back when they were still using the Iona name. And so there's all kinds of stuff in here. Here's the Nova Dry and Capture program with info for dealers. Here's, and I was shocked to find this because I didn't even know there was any info for dealers or pamphlets on this. This is on the Vectron from Iona that they built for SC Johnson. Here's the F9000, the same one that's in that brochure. Part numbers and part listings with schematics for the original Fantom domestic. There are all kinds of things. There's documents on covering warranty info here. There's, and sorry, I know this is going to be kind of rambling, there's information on capture and how capture works in here from the Nova Dry machine. There's, let me see if I can get to something else interesting. Here's one of the original little Fury introduction cards. Fury parts. Here's a full-on owner's manual that hasn't been messed with. Here's refurbished machine information for dealers. Here is one of the old Fantom newsletters, even from summer of '95. So, obviously, I mean, there's going to be some stuff missing. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll have all of these. Here's the service manual for the Capture, the Fantom Capture machine, as well as later stuff, I mean, parts change notices, literally everything that you could pretty much expect. What's this yellow sheet of paper? Everything that you could expect to find. No, here's the service center agreement, and I think, now I'm going to kind of guard this from, oh, here's Fantom, like carbon copy work orders, even on the back of this. And I'm sure there's more stuff. Let's see what else we can find. Fantom Service Bulletin. Oh! Huh! I actually had this problem with one of mine. My Lightning. I find it funny. The motor fuse fails. and the motor won't run anymore, but the power head will run. I actually had that issue exactly with mine. Here's the Iona Nova Drive parts and service manual. Here's the 11,000 series Fantom domestic service manual. Here's a wiring diagram. Vectron's parts and schematics, which I'm actually kind of surprised. Yeah, see, I knew that they made this when I started looking. The Vectron, I guess, had a brush roll that you could remove the brush strips in, and you could even get beater bars available. So, there's another Fury manual, Fury parts. I'm going to have to block this out because that has the dealer address that still exists on it, so yay. I might just cut that little bit out for you guys. Capture cleaner, again. Vectron service manual, yet another Iona service manual. Confidential dealer price list. Wow. Yeah, very, very confidential now. 11 years, it's been longer than that since the company went bankrupt. But, point being, and the reason why I'm doing the video on all this, and this is the more organized of the two. I just happen to find all those other loose ones in here that has most of the older Fantom info, especially from the early days. So, reason why I'm doing this video, I purchased a domain name. It is fantomtechnologies.net, and you can also use fantomtechnologies.org. That'll redirect there. But what I've done so far, and what my plans for the future with it are, is I've reconstructed what I could of pretty much the original version of the Fantom website that I could find on a web archive. Very, very simple site. Only has the Fury and the Thunder on there. And it actually uses, I mean, basically scans and pictures and info from a lot of what you'll see here on these pages on that site. And so I've got that up. That's up and running currently at this moment. If you're seeing this video, you can go check that out right now. What I want to do going forward is I want to take all of this and digitalize it, because I want everyone to be able to have access to this, not just myself, but have kind of an easy access to schematics or anything like that. Anyone who wants to, you know how to replace a part or take a Fantom apart to a certain area of the machine to replace parts that they managed to find, whatever, they'll have the resources there at their fingertips, no matter where they are. So, be forewarned, because I don't want to set anyone up with false expectations. This is going to take a while to do. I'm going to go through everything, digitalize it, put it all in PDF format, and put it up online, and have it hosted on that site. Now, the problem is, and this is just a general update for this channel as well, I'm going to be moving to working 6 days a week from 5. So I'll only have 1 day off, and it may take a very long while, because I've had this documentation for a while, and I haven't even gotten a chance to really start on it past having one service manual done. So this may take a while. Please bear with me and be patient, but as soon as I can get all this up and on that site and running, everyone will have access to it. You can all, go on, download the files, have access to a lot of, honestly now otherwise non-existent Fantom information, because I've never seen really service manuals anywhere for these machines. I've seen parts diagrams. That's about the most in-depth extent. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll respond to you as soon as I can.